The Ferrari GTC4Lusso is a V12 full of technology and with all-wheel drive. The Ferrari 4RM EVO, which is named after the patented and customized all-wheel drive system of the automaker, is the second mechanical all-wheel drive system that never went beyond the prototype phase. Unlike a traditional all-wheel drive system with a central transfer case and differential, the latest Ferrari system uses a completely separate gearbox, mounted on the front of the huge V12. Dubbed PTU or PTO unit, it has two front gears and a single reverse gear. It is only active between the first and the fourth of the main gears, transmitting up to 20% of the engine torque by Haldex-type clutches and without differential. In addition, it is only available when the magnetino setting of the car is in certain positions. The main benefit of this configuration, according to Ferrari, is that it is up to 50% lighter than conventional four-wheel drive systems. It also allows the GTC4Lusso to maintain a weight distribution slightly tilted backwards, thus improving handling. Located on the three-spoke steering wheel, Ferrari's magnetino adjustment controls the electronic driver on board the GTC4Lusso and traction aids, while adjusting the adaptive suspension, drivetrain and transmission behavior. The options are Snow, Wet, Comfort, Sport and ESC, all of which can be chosen depending on the driving conditions. In Snow, Wet and Comfort modes, the GTC4Lusso makes the PTU of your 4RM EVO system available for additional traction. On the other hand, it is completely off in Sport and ESC, when the four gears are in use, or when the speed of the car exceeds 120 mph. Another distinguishing feature of the Ferrari GTC4Lusso is its epic 12-cylinder engine. In the GTC4Lusso it has a displacement of 6.3 liters and has the latest in technology of internal combustion engines, including a block of cylinders and completely aluminum heads, a valve train with double overhead camshafts, direct fuel injection and ignition by multiple sparks. The result is a whopping 681 horsepower and 516 foot-pounds of torque, of which 80% is available at only 1,750 RPMs, representing more than 108 horsepower per liter. Ultimately, this allows the GTC4Lusso to reach 60 mph from a standstill in just 3.4 seconds, surpass 120 mph in 10.5 seconds and reach a top speed of over 200 mph. The engines adjust the angle of the rear wheels in tandem with the steering angle of the front set when the vehicle turns. This is done using the push vector control, where the adjustment of the angle of the rear wheels actively transfers the excess longitudinal force to increase the downforce, which improves the grip of the rear tires and optimizes the handling and stability. The main computer of the GTC4Lusso, the SSC 4-side slip control, electronically monitors and collects all data from the various sensors of the car, calculating the options that improve grip and handling. It controls everything from traction and stability to brake distribution, the PTU function, the 4RM EVO all-wheel drive system and the MagneRide SEME adaptive suspension. This is the name of the adaptive suspension of the GTC4Lusso. Its shock absorbers feature a special hydraulic fluid that contains metal filings. Electrical signals are pulsed through the dampers by computer control. This allows engineers to program the suspension to adjust its stiffness and speed on the fly. If this sounds familiar, it is because it is the same system that is found in several General Motors luxury vehicles, called GM MagneRide. In fact, both GM and Ferrari magnetic control are supplied by Delphi Automotive, sharing similar designs. With the adjustment of the magnetino and comfort, the handling of the GTC4Lusso is comfortable and flexible for long and urban journeys. By turning the red knob to Sport, and the magnetic dampers become noticeably stiffer and tougher, all the while the handling of the GTC4Lusso becomes more exciting. All these technological characteristics of the Ferrari GTC4Lusso 2018 can seem complicated and sophisticated. But the beauty is that all work together and perfectly, so that the driver does not have to worry about anything else to enjoy.